Right folks, next bag to check is this one. The Homebase peat-free container and basket compost. So if it's anything like the multi-purpose one, I'm going to expect to see loads of plastic. Hopefully it's better. And what we can do is compare the multi-purpose to that one and see what they're like. So let's get cracking on it. Stay there. Smells a bit funky, this one. Well, first look, there's a lot of wood in there. A lot of wood in there. And it's got that unpleasant compost shouldn't smell unpleasant. It's got a slight unpleasant taint to it, that. Here we go, let's have a look. Yeah, well rotted, good compost. Let's get these gloves on. Sorry about this, folks. Oh look, lots of flies. Never a good sign when you see loads of flies in compost. Means that it hasn't been composted properly. Still loads of what's the word? It's still got a way to go to be composted. It's very woody, very woody. It's got a lot of sand in there too. And what the hell's that? I don't know. Bit of weird shaped grit, I suppose. Again, is it the worst compost? I know, seems to be less plastic in it so far. There you go, look at that. That's what you're paying for. You're paying for a lot of chopped up. That looks like animal bedding, straw and stuff. That's the bulk of this, is sand and straw by the looks of it. Some wool in there, you can kind of see it. It's not bad actually compared to the other stuff. Bit of plastic there. I'll put this over here with the other one. Bit of plastic there, but there's not much actually. There's not much. Maybe not much green waste has gone in here. That's not bad either, is it really? Considering what shocking stuff we've seen over the last couple of videos, it's actually not bad at all, and it's a massive improvement on the other compost, the multi-purpose. That's an improvement. So Homebase, their container and basket compost looks a lot better. There is a lot of wood. I don't know how well you do with seeds in this, because I think this is going to dry out a lot. I think it's going to dry out very quickly. But for bulking out baskets and containers and getting established plants to grow, then it might be all right. There's definitely not very much plastic compared to the others. But we'll have a good old sieve and see if we can find anything. It's not too bad actually. It's better than I was expecting, considering what the multi-purpose was like. Yeah, comparing it to the multi-purpose, massive improvement. This has clearly got more green waste in it. This one's got something like wool in it. So if it was me, even though that's multi-purpose from Homebase, I'd be getting the container compost instead and just not sowing seeds in it, I think, going by that. Yeah, when you agitate it about, you can definitely get a smell which is a bit funky at times. Maybe that is the animal bedding, maybe it's just not composted down, which is why you're getting flies. Could be, actually, thinking about it, because if you've got animal bedding rabbit droppings, cow poo, all that kind of stuff. If it's not rotted down enough, obviously you're going to get full of manure and fruit I can never say it, fruit flies in there. So that might be it. It just might be a case of it's not been composted for a long enough time. Bit of plastic there, nothing much. It's not too bad actually. Get rid of that because we've been through that. Again, it's not too bad at all. I have to say, plastic content, this is turning out better than the Livingston stuff. Levington one, yeah, it's the one. There's definitely a lot less plastic in here. It's harder to spot. A lot harder to spot. Which is a good thing. Aha, there we go. There's the wool. There is wool in there. You can see it. Yeah, thought there was. Nothing wrong with wool in compost. Keeps slugs away. Right, folks. I've got to be honest. Apart from the odd see, I'm not even sure if that is plastic. Actually, to be fair. Is it plastic? It's probably the tiniest bit of plastic, and to be honest, it could even have been on the side somewhere in here. And I discount that because in the nature of science, it's not a controlled environment. That one piece of plastic could have come from anywhere. And it's a tiny little bit, a very tiny bit of like plastic bag. It could even have come from the bag when I cut it open. So you see it there. So I think it's only fair that we say that this is probably plastic free, because the only bit of plastic I've found is a tiny bit of black plastic. The compost came in a black plastic bag, and I cut it open with a knife. So as I'm a scientist, I can't rule out contamination with that one bit of plastic. So I am saying that as plastic go, I've probably looked at this longer than I have all the others, but the others was really easy to find plastic in, and this has not been easy to find plastic in. I want to find plastic in it, I really do. I want to go, more plastic in compost, rant on the internet, but no. If the rest of them are like this, then fair play, Homebase. Homebase, peat-free, container and basket compost. Not the multi-purpose. The multi-purpose had loads of compost in it. This one, not the multi-purpose. The multi-purpose had loads of plastic in it. You'd expect it to have loads of compost in it because it's a bag of compost. Yeah, the multi-purpose had loads of plastic in it. This one, I can't find any. I certainly can't find any easy. I think that's alright, that is. Fair play. Let's get some in a pot and we'll do another test on it. If I run out of terracotta pots, I'll have to go plastic. There we go. Right, I'm going to put this back in the bag because I'm going to use this because it's good stuff.